My name is Grayson Long and I work at Alamo Drafthouse. My AOR, my area of responsibility, is over the servers. I write the server schedule and I make sure that the front of house is very presentable and that operations are smooth. This is where we make sure that servers come in and they know exactly where they need to be when they need to be there. And I build that based off of this over here, which is a dashboard. I enjoy that every single shift is something completely different, something completely new. You never really know what you're walking into. Sometimes that's stressful, but I think it's really fun. I also like the perks. I get to watch free movies. I know how to run the projectors, so I can put on my favorite movies on the big screen for a private show of one. Like, who else can do that, you know? Our theater is one of the only ones that doesn't have fully reclining seats, and it's also very narrow, and it's just not ideal. A lot of the seats are worn down. So right now, you can even peek into here, we've got full demolition happening, which is going to be a long process. It's gonna last through about the end of the year. We're gonna lose about 10% of our chairs across the board, but that's fine. We don't get too much business. We don't fill up all the way. It'll actually make it more tailored to the area. We have to deal with a lot of funny little quirks. We have this really long stairwell, and so every time that someone runs what's called a triangle, which is where they take food from the kitchen to the theater, greet guests, go back to the kitchen, it kind of creates a triangle shape. There's the added element of stairs, which is building specific as well, because normally you're just going from the kitchen to your theater and then upstairs. Here, you have to go down, especially if you're going to 3, 5, or 7, and it adds a lot to it. It's a lot of work. Imagine you're carrying a full drink tray, of tall drinks. The tray weighs like 30, 35 pounds. Out here in front of you, going down. Quarter down! So that's an example of calling your corners, especially in a place like this. Any restaurant, you want to say behind, corner, etc., right? But especially here, because we have so many corners and we're moving up and down and we're doing it very, very quickly. There's actually a competition corporate-wide for all of these decorations, and whoever has the best lobby wins. So we took a bunch of really nice pictures and we put in a lot of extra off-the-clock, hours to make sure that it looks nice. By the end of the year, we're gonna have all new seats, recliners. It's gonna be really nice. We may have buttons eventually. I'm really excited about that. All of our front-facing things are gonna be really, really beautiful. If you wanna rent out a theater, this is the best place to do that because we have the most personal theaters and the most affordable options. And we also have the best service. No other theater is running through the same repertory content as we are, not just the classics, but also international films. We highlight a lot of films that don't get broad distribution throughout the area, throughout the region, throughout the nation, honestly. And I really enjoy that about this job, is if you love film, you know that Alamo is the place to watch those films.